Hey, it's Ryan from upfitsupply.com, and in this video we're going to be unboxing a slicklocks door lock kit for Ford Transit cargo vans. Let's get into it. Okay, this is a slicklocks door lock kit for Ford Transit vans. Ford Transit cargo van is offered in a couple of different configurations. 90% of the time it's going to be like the van behind me, which has a single sliding door on the passenger side or the curb side of the van, and then you're going to have the two hinged doors in the back, barn doors in the back. There are a few cases where you're going to get two sliding doors, where you also have a sliding door on the driver's side, and then they also offer the passenger sliding door with kind of the two hinge doors or barn doors on the side door, but 90% of the time it's gonna be like the one behind me, and that is the kit that we have. It's going to be a different kit for those other two configurations, but it's gonna be relatively similar. So this is how it comes from the factory. Got our slicklocks label up here and all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and open this bag. Now what really makes the slicklocks kit unique is these brackets right here. So this is for the side sliding door. It is a stealthy blade bracket, so this attaches to pre-existing holes on the van. So you're just gonna take out a couple of bolts that hold on a strike plate or something like that, and you put this over top of it, and then you're gonna have a little hasp on the outside of the van. You really only see like this part when there's no lock on there, and you have a location for putting your lock on the bracket. Now with the side sliding door, it's just one bracket. It goes actually on the rear side of the door, and so when the door is shut and you have a lock over it, it prevents you from opening that door. And then on the rear doors, there's just going to be one lock because you're gonna have two brackets on those doors that are gonna come together like this in a single lock, holding both doors together. Now the rear doors are gonna be a similar situation. You have two brackets right here. These are going to tie into some existing locations on the door. It's kind of configured, designed to kind of match the contour of the door opening. So these are gonna slip through here. And then these two brackets are gonna come together, something like this. I may have the orientation wrong. Something like this, and it's gonna have a location right here for putting your puck lock over, and it's gonna hold those two doors together. So three brackets for this kit. Again, one for that side sliding door, two for the rear doors. If you do have the side hinge door, that kit actually is gonna have kind of two brackets like this, so those doors will come together. You'll have a location over that. If you have the dual sliding doors, that kit actually is gonna have this bracket and then essentially a mirror of this for that driver's side sliding door. But again, you're gonna make sure that you get this kit specific for your van. Then in here we have our two puck locks. Again, one for the side sliding door, one for the rear door. You can see nice hardened steel lock pin right there. The locks themselves are aluminum, so they're gonna resist rust and all of that, especially when you have these spinners on here, which these are meant to protect the lock, protect the brackets. So essentially you know, once the lock is installed on the bracket, you can't come in here with some channel locks or something like that, a pipe wrench, and just twist and break off the hasp. So it protects the lock. It's another level of security, as well as kind of protects the keyhole. So the keyhole lines up with one of the holes right here. And basically once you put the key in and you lock it on the van, you can spin this off, and it's gonna prevent debris and moisture and things like that from getting into the keyhole. So again, two locks for that Ford Transit with a single sliding door. It's gonna be the same for basically any van that has one sliding door, because they always put the bracket on the rear side of that sliding door to prevent it from being open. So you're gonna have one lock for that, and then you're gonna have one lock that's gonna hold the two rear cargo doors together. In terms of keys, you actually get two keys per puck lock in your kit. So these are both the same key because the locks are key to like. So you essentially have four keys for the locking system, plenty of extras. We do have a little bit of hardware here. Looks like 4 bolts that are gonna be used for installing these brackets. At some point, I'm not exactly sure where they go. We are gonna be installing this lock kit on the Ford Transit behind me, so if you're interested in how that installation goes, be sure to check that video out. We also have in here the installation instructions from Slicklocks. And then in the kit, they're also going to include these self-adhesive little strips that are really to be applied onto the van itself. So they typically will sit behind a bracket like this, and it just protects the paint on the van from getting scuffed and scratched from the bracket or from the lock. So it's a nice little addition that Slicklocks gives you in the kit, because they're all about protecting the van and not having to drill holes. If you think about those old school halves where you had to drill 6 holes into the body of the van and attach your bolts to that, and you have this big ugly metal bracket sitting on the outside of the van, they really go above and beyond to try and protect the value of the van, protect that resale value, as well as give you the most protection possible. Now, if you're looking for this kit or any other equipment to get your van ready for work, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan. Have a good one.